You're listening to The Mariety Show.
Check out The Mariety Show if you ever have a chance.
You're listening to The Mariety Show.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. What you want? You a house? You a car? Bringing acres in the mule and young and guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy. I'm your dog. Motherfucker, you can live at the mall. I can see the evil. I can tell. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every little.
It's Mariah, the girl who knows a little bit about a lot of things. You just listened to All Right by Shatavia and H. Brown Music. I was introduced to our guest today, this guy. I was introduced to him as Airsoftfatty's old roommate. So here today we got HighLordAaron. How's it hanging?
It's going all right. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. Oh yeah. I guess Brady's here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Brady's the co-host for this episode, but this episode's really just going to be about Aaron, though. Brady's just here to help pick his brain and everything.
It do be picking. It do need be picking.
To be picking. So, Aaron, what do you do? Twitch, YouTube, both? Influencer?
I'm doing some Instagram stuff. I've been doing little comedic videos and doing inspirational quotes and shit like that. You know.
All right.
I do Twitch at times too, and I've been starting Kick slowly.
Oh damn! Sounds like you're just about on everything.
Yep, everything except Rumble.
When's your OnlyFans starting?
Oh, just you wait.
You're a bit of a looker, I've noticed.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
All right, you guys better keep that to a minimum in this.
Yeah, we don't need to be just getting sweaty in here.
Yeah, come on, guys. Well, yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad to have you here. I guess I'm glad to have Brady back. I know Brady is such a big Airsoftfatty fan. He's so obsessed with him. So he. Oh, Brady, turn your train off. What the hell? So yeah, we're excited to have you here to ask you questions about that big guy and yourself also. So without further ado, let's start off, do a little icebreaker with
Question of the Week.
So we got a question of the week that we got this week, and it's, what's the cringiest song you like? So while I play these and tell you what the fans said and what I said, you guys think about your cringiest song. But we have Pacey. He likes this song called Life Letters, Never Get Used to People. Maybe I switched that around. Oh shit, I just realized I'm on the wrong setup. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is the song. He said that's the cringiest one he liked, and I didn't know what it was before I heard it, but I'm like, oh, that's on TikTok. And then Peyton, he actually has two different ones. So this first one is from my old band, Baby Chokers. It's called Bald.
Step outside, look at the sky, left in the sun, think I'm gonna die.
Left in the sun, Alberto got fried.
Left in the sun, fuck all of these guys.
They're gonna get bald. BALLED.
I don't necessarily see what's so cringy about that. What about you guys? Anything cringy?
I kind of don't get it. I guess bad audio quality, but I don't know.
I don't see there is nothing cringy about it, so I'm not necessarily sure why he actually put that in there, but it's okay. And then there's the next song that he actually chose, which is actually a diss track back on Baby Chokers. This one's called Lil Bitch by Left in the Sun.
Looking a fool, I guess you could call this flow retarded, cause it's making you drool. When done with you, leave you dead like ghouls, make you cry enough to fill swimming pools.
Look, bitch. Look, bitch.
I
don't think you're allowed to use that word anymore.
Which one? retarded bitch.
Retarded bitch.
In that order.
And then I have mine. But that just FYI, that last one was definitely cringy, especially when they said bitch. What the hell? This is mine. It's called it's called Keep in Touch by it's got 3 different people in the song. I don't fucking know why, but it's by Yuki, Beard Boy, and Stupid Rich Kid.
Did you take it? Oh, did you sign your name? Did you do it right? Is everything you want always gonna be on the other side?
My bad, that one was a little bit quieter. But yeah, those are our choices for the cringiest songs we like. So what about you guys?
You want to go first, Brady?
Yeah, my cringiest song that I like would be by Oliver Tree. I really like Life Goes On. It's a very good song. It has deep-rooted meanings. I don't know if I'd call it cringy or not, but
the question is, what's the cringiest song? Is that the same guy who sings I Fell Down to Earth?
Yeah, but that's a different song.
Oh.
This song is, if I could read you the lyrics to this song, it is life goes on and 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 on.
Life goes on and 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 on.
Life goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Well, you forgot.
It's not very cringy. It's very deep.
You forgot about the work all day and then I wake up, work all day.
I'm getting to that part.
Well, I finished it for you.
Yeah,
is this a popular song now? I haven't heard this.
Extremely. I think it's got like 20 million views or something.
Well, since there are people like me that obviously don't know it, I'll edit it in here. That does sound like it was cringy based on the other song I know by him.
I was a little off. It has 305 million views.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot.
He's a popular artist. They did play it on the radio a lot, but...
They did. They had a lot of mixes of that song, too.
But life goes on.
And on.
And on and on and on. Aaron, what's your favorite cringy song?
Oh, I got something for you. I had to think about it, but it's called It's So Cold in the D. The story behind it is so good. It's about a couple of crackheads stole like a camera and they got viral off it. It's so funny.
It's so cold in the D, like in the dog.
Yeah.
Not
no,
in
in the Detroit.
Oh, Detroit. Oh yeah, of course that is
the D is Detroit.
Yeah.
These crackheads pretty much stole the camera, made the music video, went viral. People in Detroit hate that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
And speaking about Detroit, that's in Michigan, where some people we know are from.
Dun, dun, dun.
That was my transition into me. Camp Rock.
Kid Rock.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Camp Rock. Camp Rock.
Yes, the Jonas Brothers.
Should we start off with the Airsoftfatty questions, or should we start off with the Aaron questions?
Here we go again.
Oh,
let's ask Aaron. Aaron, what would you rather do?
Yeah.
I really don't care. Dealer's choice, baby.
I guess let's ask about Aaron first.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple questions. Let's start off just like straight up. I mean, I think you confirmed this the other day because I did speak to you a little bit before this. Kind of cheated a little bit, but people say you have Asperger's. Is that true or false?
I mean, it's part of the autistic spectrum. Asperger's was coined by a Nazi, so they pretty much don't use that anymore.
Well, do you have it or not? Is what I'm asking.
I do have it. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a Nazi, confirmed.
Oh, shut up. My relatives did not hire an addict for nothing.
So you have burgers on your ass.
Yeah, they're pretty tasty.
Oh my god, I should have not let Brady in this episode. This is so fucking stupid.
It's fun. It's fun.
Thank you.
So you as we've stated, you're Airsoftfatty's old roommate, and because of that, you've been in a few of these videos in in regards to him and this guy iDubbbz did a whole documentary on Fatty. So when you met iDubbbz, did iDubbbz smell like shit?
No.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
When I was watching the interview, I noticed that iDubbbz seemed to hate you a lot. Like he couldn't get away from you faster.
It's funny because he was very nice in person. He took all my questions. He was meek, but he was chill,
Oh, really?
Well, I think
Because when you
he's
get to the
doing
documentary,
Yeah, it's all. The way he did it in the video didn't really accurately portray how he talked to me in person. I thought he was just fine, and he treated me like a person. So,
well, to be fair, it didn't seem like he spoke to you like you were less than him or anything. It just seemed like
no, not at all.
He was there to
I respect him.
He was there to do the documentary about Fatty, and he should actually know if a huge YouTuber comes and they're in your town and they're interviewing your friend. It's like, yeah, of course his friends are gonna want to talk to you, dude. But so I found it kind of messed up. He's like, oh, he couldn't get away from his friends, but his interactions to you seemed fine. But it's like, that's kind of messed up.
He said he was stuck in a car with them all day, and he wanted to hang out with Fatty. He was really disappointed he had to sit in a car.
Well, you know what? Fatty invited us. I asked if I could come, and he said yes. If he said no, I wouldn't have come. So it's not like I forced him to do anything. You know what I mean?
He acted like he was very trapped in the situation, but maybe he should just grow some balls and say, I don't want to talk to you.
It is funny though, because like it does add to the humor of the video. I'm not really upset about it, unlike some people might be.
Well,
I just think he should have like manned up and said, I want to talk to Fatty, not just bitch about it later in his little documentary.
Yeah, well, that is kind of correct. Yeah.
To be fair, I will say this: someone asked for them to sign their shoe at the Meijer. So.
Oh my god.
They couldn't believe that iDubbbz was in their Meijer.
Well, to be fair, when you see iDubbbz walking around, what else are you going to ask them to sign? Like, come on now. You're not just going to leave him there.
I think he signed someone's titties, too, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god. So he'll sign titties all day, but he won't sit in a car with you all day. That's pretty fucked up.
Hey, look, I'm not sweating it. So you know what I mean? I'm doing pretty good for myself. So I'm all right.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Well, that's perfect. And so we were talking about your YouTube and everything. Do you think you blew up on your own, or did you blow up because of all this other stuff? Because you got some fans on there, I see.
I think it's a little bit of both. Like I think the ones that really stuck around were like the real ones, and the ones that were like pretty much only there for Fatty left. But you know what? I got a solid, tiny little community. I have some fans. I have some people that I respect for just even bearing with me, watching my stories, watching my streams. All respect for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Average.
Yeah, I'm glad there are people there, and you can like tell that they're there for you. Because I kind of have a similar situation. You see, I need to stop bringing.
Yeah, your biggest fan is Brady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Mariety Show started from the bottom, and now she's here.
So yeah. I'm the moderator for the official Discord, and you see, I mean that's literally like so far all the people in my server, but I can tell that people have a genuine interest to listen to my show, which is pretty cool because I had Doug on the first episode, so that doesn't count. Doug
Walker?
No, yeah, let's just say Doug Walker. Yeah, I had him on the first episode.
The nostalgia critic.
But like, yeah, I haven't really had anyone except like other people in our little community on the episode, and people still seem pretty excited to watch it and find it interesting, so I'm with you on that. You could like spot out the real ones, which is pretty cool, and it's nice to have people there to talk to and get input from.
The trolls are still there though. They'll always be there, but you know what? It's a lot less because I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a dead streamer right now, but you know I'm gonna come up. I'm like a phoenix. I'm rising up.
Streaming's hard. I did that for a little bit, and I was able to get I stayed consistent, and I was able to get a few good consistent viewers for a bit. But once you stop, it's like you start fresh. And it's hard to build it back up. So I'm like, well, fuck this. I'm not gonna do it. And you spend so much time streaming, and I spent a lot of time streaming to no one, so I was like, what's the point of even doing this? This is too much time, and I'm not even doing anything I enjoy.
I get those thoughts too. I think it's normal when you try streaming so much.
Yeah. I don't know, streaming it seems like the easy option because you can kind of sit down and do whatever you want, but just getting anyone in there, it's just so hard for discoverability and everything.
No, most definitely.
Yeah.
Seems like everyone's moving to TikTok now. Even TikTok live streams can get a lot of views.
Well, are those like fake viewers though, or like they're not like they won't actually like stay? Aren't they just like?
Some of them I have seen view bots, but I've also seen very people like tuning into streams and commenting and watching.
To be fair,
even gaming. Sorry. I was just saying I've seen even gaming videos on TikTok or gaming streams.
What I was about to say is that TikTok is pretty big, and even if they're botted, like look at Travis Scott. He bought a bunch of like followers on TikTok, and look how big he got.
Why does Travis Scott need bots?
Has been
No, this is before when he was starting up, like before he blew up. He bought like TikTok followers to like get a notoriety, and that actually helped him because look at where he is now. He's a millionaire. Yeah.
713. Sorry.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, he bought his followers on TikTok. That's how apparently the word started spreading.
So the Mariety Show is gonna.
He looks like a bot himself is just what I was gonna say. He looks like he would buy followers though. He'd be like the dude to like buy Instagram followers, and he's like, yo, check me out. Come follow me on Instagram. He has like 100,000 followers and he gets like 5 likes on a post. It's like, dude, this ain't adding up.
He seems like a guy who would buy a sandalwood candle. I agree.
Hey, wait a minute. That smells good. Fuck you.
So, Mariah, did you want to get back to the fatty questions?
Get back? Have we started yet? I kind of have a few. So, before we start these fatty questions, Aaron may or may not like this, but I do have to issue an apology to Fatty. I'm just going to read this how it is, and then if I want to go into further explanation, I will. But I think this pretty much sums it up in about maybe 2 sentences. So, sorry for calling you illiterate. I have done this about 3 times, and I heard you may have something different going on with you. I do truly apologize.
Now here's my thoughts on that. Why did you apologize?
So I thought he's just like a redneck or something. So I'm like, wow, he's so fucking stupid and illiterate. But it seems like there's something more than that, so I just feel a little bit bad.
He has autism, and I think he has schizophrenia, but that's what he told me. So
Jesus,
he seemed pretty put together to me. I kind of got the redneck vibe.
Oh, you don't know what he like off camera.
So he puts on a smart guy act on the camera.
Not even. It's so weird. Like he really like
on the charm.
moves.
Puts his makeup on.
I'll answer your questions, but like I'll go in detail about it. I don't care, man.
You do whatever you want, man.
I'm gonna give you an entertaining show. That's what I'm gonna give you.
Yeah. If you don't want to answer anything, like I said, we have our safe act. If you don't want to answer the fatty question, you said you would start speaking like Patrick Star, although you kind of already sound like him, so I don't know if I'll be able to.
Yeah, just say I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, maybe that'll help. So, let me start real quick. Let's start kind of from the origins. So, you guys were roommates, as I said 3 fucking times so far, so I apologize. But, so what's yours and Fatty's story? Just in general, how'd you meet?
Well, I started off as a fan. One of my friends his name was Vitelli. He got me noticed about Fatty. He told me he was like local, and I started watching his stuff, and he was like, you know what? This has like a nice quality slice of life kind of way. I'm digging it. And then I got in contact with him. I'm like, hey man, I really dig your stuff. Kind of a big fan, starting to be one. And he's like, thanks man, I appreciate it. And it's like, you want to go smoke sometime? Maybe hang out or something like that? It's like, yeah, sure, why not? And we did smoke. This is when he had the car, by the way.
So I'm guessing you lived very close to him.
Same town, yeah.
Same town? Holy shit.
Yeah, but I'm not from there originally though, so.
Did you move there for Fatty or what?
No, I was already there before I knew Fatty.
Fun fact.
Oh, it's just a coincidence.
If I
Yes.
stayed where I used to live, I would have lived near Amaranth, so that would have been pretty awesome. But anyway, let's continue. So, so you just like showed up to his house and you're like, "Hey, Fatso."
No, he
Fatty.
came.
Fatso. Hey, fat ass.
Fat fuck.
Oh my god.
Hey, fat gun.
Oh my. What?
Hey, job of the fat.
Oh my god.
Airsoft, if you're listening, I'm your fan. I'm not Team Aaron. I'm Team Fatty.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a betrayal.
So okay, so he's in the same town, and what'd you do? Just start messaging him on Instagram?
It was Facebook Messenger, but semantics. But no, we messaged. We met up at a mutual at a place. Meet up someone else's house. I didn't live in my own place at the time. We went to their apartment. We smoked some weed. Weed was illegal, or starting to turn legal. It's legal now. It's been illegal for like 5 years.
Oh. Okay.
And we've been smoking. I wasn't really the biggest pothead at the time, or stoner, I would say. Pothead is different from a stoner, so I wasn't the biggest stoner at the time. But you know, I took,
huge difference.
Yeah, there is a huge difference. Trust me.
Yeah.
But I took a. You know, I'm not really smoking the ganja back then, so you know what? I'm gonna feel a little. I want to feel a little dangerous tonight. You know, it's illegal still. You know, let's break the law a little bit. And then I took the weed.
To this?
Yeah, it's legal as fuck in 5 years.
In Minecraft.
Okay, well,
he did this in Minecraft.
Okay, yeah, in Minecraft. Okay, yeah, let's just continue.
Fine,
so then
fine.
you said,
It's legal,
let's get a
whatever.
little crazy and smoke some.
Let's get a little loopy, a little crazy. Let's smoke some ganja.
Yeah.
In
And
Minecraft.
I did. In Minecraft, yes. I forgot I live in a utopia, I guess, for stoners. But anyway, I digress. We did some of a little bit of that. I took a little bit of it, and I'm just like, am I supposed to be feeling like this?
Uh-oh.
'Cause I don't think it's supposed to be feeling. No, I was a huge lightweight back then.
Oh, now you're huge.
And now my tolerance is too high at this point. It's like that meme.
God, you couldn't handle a little weed.
I never really smoked that much weed. Like before that, it was like 3-4 times before like 2018. I didn't smoke
Don't listen
much.
to Brady. He's straight edge. He doesn't fucking know anything about smoking or drinking or anything. Speaking
Yeah,
about
he doesn't
drinking,
like
I'm
big
gonna pour
pothead.
another shot right now. All right. Anyway, so you became a stoner while you're meeting Fatty for the first time, and what do you guys do? Have sex or something? I don't know where this is supposed to be.
What?
heading.
No. Whoa. This went from 0
Well,
to
you're
60
like,
very fast.
oh, we met up, and then you started talking about weeds.
Yeah.
And you're going crazy, and
No, we just
you're off
talked.
the
We
pills.
just talked about.
You're both
common
crazy good
interest.
looking.
Oh my god, you're gay. Okay, and
But we were just talking. We were talking about similar interests we have. Later down the line, we were just hanging out. You know, I bought him like liquor for his 22nd birthday, which I thought it was his 21st. But you know, I didn't know he didn't drink alcohol. But I got him like an $80 like Crystal Head vodka skull for him and everything.
oh my god,
And
I've seen
yeah,
those.
yeah, they're not cheap.
Oh wow, yeah, they are on that top shelf. I'm like, fuck, I can't reach it. Never mind. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I got that for his birthday. He said he doesn't drink it. I was like, I feel like I wasted my money, but he said I'll keep it. I'm gonna name it Tom. And then eventually his
You
cousin
named his
drank it.
alcohol?
Yeah, he named the skull Tom. Yeah.
So he is autistic.
Yes, very much
Okay.
so.
And
Just like Kaya.
And okay, this is a long story. I didn't think about this.
Yes,
so
it's a very
person
long
with
story.
Autism says long story. So how do we combat all of our questions effectively?
I can give a timeline.
Okay, so he gave him Tom. His cousin drank it. Does that even in the actual story, or does
Oh,
it
it eventually happened, but it
Okay.
doesn't matter.
And then you guys are just friends. Like at that point, you guys are just friends, right? You guys,
Yeah,
like,
we're
okay,
just friends.
Okay, so you guys have found that mutual connection, and you guys are like, you know what? Let's be friends. Okay.
Yeah.
You're like getting drunk and getting high together. You did that on multiple occasions, I'm guessing.
Well, mostly get high, not really drunk. He didn't drink alcohol, but I drank because there was nothing else to do in Battle Creek.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
But,
Seems like a boring town based off that documentary I saw.
It's pretty accurate. The only thing it didn't show was downtown.
Oh, did you guys shoot guns down there and stuff?
I did not,
Oh, that sounds
but
fun.
but I shot some airsoft.
Oh yeah, I guess that is the name of that one guy, isn't it? Yeah. Oh.
But is there any other questions you want the answer?
Oh yeah, I got a few more. Brady, do you have one since that was my question?
I mean, I don't know if I'm skipping ahead. I'm just curious when the relationship started to turn bad. Like,
No,
when
that
did
was
this
one of my
start to
questions.
sour?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, might as well stick on the same subject. How did it end? How did it begin? Yeah.
I think it started in 2020 after he lost his phone with all of his YouTube authentic authentication and all that. He lost a phone during the pandemic. YouTube was like not being staffed at all because, pandemic, everything's closed down.
Oh.
And he's trying to get his YouTube back. And there's a whole conspiracy that's saying that his former manager is the one who decided to get rid of everything, and then that's when it started going down.
Who's that? Was that
And
you?
it got the manager? No, not
Oh, okay.
at all.
Wasn't his name Josh?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, Brady.
Yeah, I
did
watched a
your
video
research.
on this. Yeah,
What
his,
the fuck?
his manager Josh stole his YouTube channel for him and tried to take all
That's
his
not-
content.
That's not exactly what happened. It's a little bit more nuanced than that.
Oh, so
Tell me,
so,
give me a.
so the blame was trying to be put on Josh by just fans who were speculating, or was this something that
Well,
Fatty had actually said so he wouldn't look dumb?
Well, the thing is that Fatty is very two-faced. I'm just going to say it right here. He's very two-faced.
Okay.
And I don't think he means to be two-faced, but he is very two-faced. Like, he will drop you if you inconvenience him and all that stuff. I was his friend, and then, by the way, this is off topic, but he's just he's a big backstabber. I'm just going to say that right now. He's a huge backstabber.
Uh-oh.
I would say it's off topic.
So do we think he's going to backstab Sam Hyde and Jet Neptune anytime soon?
Well, if as long as he keeps getting things he wants, not any time.
Okay.
Because I was his friend because I was a fan and I had a connection and I actually cared about the guy. But there's other people who want to take advantage of him, and I'm just like, I don't care at this point. I have my own life. I have my own responsibilities. I have.
What happened? What changed in that made you not be friends?
Well, him throwing me in jail didn't really help.
What?
Well, okay.
What? Wow.
That was
Okay,
a
wait.
jump.
Is this a related in relation to this knife situation?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, so do you want to preface the knife situation and then
I'll tell you what
about your
happened.
jail time?
So what happened is that he was arguing about bills. He was pretty much extorting me to pay his electric bill, even though I told him that I have no interest in helping him out after he decided to peer pressure me into growing weed in the apartment and raising the electricity bill to almost $1,600.
Oh my god!
And he wanted me to pay half, and I was like, it's not my responsibility. I told you this is a bad idea, and you didn't listen to me. The only reason why I did it is because you peer pressured me. I am not paying this. This is ridiculous. And I got manic. I got anxious, nervous, and I got in the straight up manic. So what happened is that I cut myself out of pure manic. I had no control over it. I literally just was in a state of mania. It was crazy. I had no money, and he expected me to pay a shit ton of money that I personally did not owe him a dime. And then I, out of mania, cut myself with one of my steak knives. Didn't hurt him, by the way. Only myself.
Oh, the serrated ones.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Okay.
Yeah. But what happened after that is that he didn't feel safe for some reason, and he decided to not only make things worse, but how he made it worse was really bad. So he took a broom handle, screwed it, literally my broom handle, took some duct tape, by the way, my duct tape, and took one of my steak knives, and he made a spear, a makeshift spear out of my own shit.
I'm sorry. That must have been scary for you. But sorry.
he made a spear out of my own stuff. Not even his, just my stuff. And then I felt unsafe. He thought he felt unsafe. So what I did is that before he then I obviously I think dropped the sphere, and then I was like, in my head I was like, I need to make sure this guy is on the ground, because if he decides to stab me, that's going to be bad news. So in self-defense, I tried to wrestle a knife out of his hand because I didn't feel safe. So I pushed him into a corner.
Hand, correct?
I dropped it.
Okay. I'm not trying to be like a detective or anything, but I'm just
No.
the story.
The only person who really hurt themselves is me, and I did say I was gonna blame it on him out of a state of mania, but I was literally in no control of myself at that point. The only thing I thought of was when he dropped the spear and picked up the knife that I had, so he doesn't. He was saying, "I'm taking this knife because I don't want you to hurt yourself," right? Cripple fight. Yeah, it's funny. So after that, I wrestled the knife out of his hand, and then I pushed him into a corner. He said I assaulted him, and I did admit to the part of cutting myself and blaming it on him. So the cops decided to put me in cuffs, put me in the back of a cop car, and take my mugshot, and I spent the night in jail, and I was released the very next day, because they thought, I'm pretty sure they just wanted to separate us for the night. He thought I was going to be in jail for at least 3 days. He was totally mistaken, and very upset, much so.
Yeah. So I can see how, from both ends, it could be I could see how he could be afraid of you, and then I could see, obviously, how you could be afraid of him with the fucking, knife on the end, and, him already practicing with some fucking lightsabers outside beforehand. He's had practice already.
He's an experienced blade master.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, fuck, he's gonna go full force on me, and then, yeah.
I mean, in the comedic sense, yeah, that's pretty much what happened, but
that's
it was
50%, that's on full force.
But I could see how, when, emotions are high like that, and, you're upset, how from on your end, you're like, yeah, how am I gonna fucking scrounge up this money? Because then, if you don't pay the bill, eventually the light's gonna get turned off too, and then you'll have to figure out your situation. Not even the fact it's how am I gonna pay him? It's if you lose power, it's fuck.
Yeah.
But,
I'm a little confused. So Airsoft went YouTuber turned drug dealer? Was he trying to sell this weed or just grow it for him fat self?
He wanted to keep some of it and then sell some of it.
Is it even legal in your state to sell weed and grow it?
Yes, but you can have 12 plants in one household.
Holy shit.
That was $1,600 for rent for 1 month.
Yeah, the rent was a whole different story. Okay.
I mean, not for rent. I apologize, electricity, but...
Yeah, electricity, but we're going to get on rent, because I want to talk about this. Okay. So the rent situation, I paid my half every single time, every month.
Sounds like a mooch is coming up. Talking about
big old mooch.
He didn't pay his half of the rent for 4 months. So we were in debt.
He's a star.
Okay, yeah, sure. But what happened is that after we separated, you know what? It's funny. After the day we moved out was Valentine's Day of 2021. So it was really funny.
So gay.
I know.
After separated, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's funny. It is funny if you think about it.
Most good relationships end in a knife fight.
That was actually months after before. I mean, the months before that, we moved out. The lease was up, so it was just a funny day that we moved out.
So wait, even after you got arrested, you went back to living with him?
I had to. There was I stayed at my dad.
Not everywhere is fucking dirt cheap where you live. People can't just pick up and move
Well, I imagine you'd figure it out if you tried to stab each other, Mariah.
Well,
Brady,
I had
you
nowhere
don't
else
know what
to be.
real life is like.
Yeah, I was able to stay with my dad a couple of times through those months, though. I stayed with my dad for a few of those months, so it wasn't as bad. My dad literally was just like, you know what? I don't want you to have a roommate ever again. I'm just going to help you pay your rent.
Oh, that's a good dad.
Yeah, he is a good dad.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad.
So did you guys ever make up?
No, he started talking me on Fishtank and other platforms.
Yeah, so I was just about to get into that. So he started shit talking you. He's like, yeah, this old guy I used to know.
This R-word Jewish man. I'll say it. This fat fucking R-word Jewish man tried to stab me over bills and
oh, that's what he called you. Are you Jewish?
Yeah. Yes.
All right,
ma'am.
get off the show. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Goodbye.
I
mean, my last name is Frank. I know I'm doxing myself, but you know anybody.
Like Filthy Frank?
No, like Anne Frank.
Oh, yeah, that is her last name, isn't it, Anne Frank?
No, it's Anne Frankenstein. Yeah.
Frankenstein.
So when you guys were having these relationship issues, what?
Sorry.
Fine. No, it's not you, Aaron. It's Brady.
I just wanted to ask, all these relationship issues were happening while he was on Fishtank?
No, this was like this was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was confusing because you said
2 years ago was the falling out, and then Fishtank has only.
I wanted to get back to the rent though. The rent's
interesting
though. The rent's interesting because he didn't pay it for 4 months. I was in debt because of that for 2 years. So was he. So what my dad decides to pay off the debt, and because it's affecting my credit. I have terrible credit because of it. He wants to help it out.
Another place if you wanted to under your own name because that's.
Yeah, I have to have my dad help me a co-signer pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is that he paid off at least the rent debt, and he not only paid off my debt because it's also paid off Fatty's debt because it was both in our name.
Aww.
So just by association, he paid off his debt pretty much. And what does he do? He calls me a fat R-word Jewish man in front of thousands of people.
I mean, sorry, I don't know. I don't know. That just sounds funny the way you said it. I didn't hear him. His voice sounds.
No, I'm a funny guy. People say it's all good.
Sounds like a little baby when he says it. So
I mean, every time he talks, he's out of breath.
Oh yeah, he's a baby. Okay, I want to tell you something.
Oh.
So one time I hit him with like a plastic lightsaber. He felt like he was dying. He's like, fuck,
Did you go full force?
No.
What percent were you at?
15.
15%? Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying. I was doing defense mainly. I was just like, boink, boink, and he was blocking.
Maybe he had a previous lightsaber injury. You don't know.
So what? Oh yeah, that doesn't excuse him hitting me in the finger with a kendo stick and laughing about it.
Oh,
that was only 15%.
One of those guys.
Oh no, that was not 15%. He went full force and laughed about it. He
laughed about it.
Yeah, because he thought it was like just a wooden stick, but those are kendo sticks. Those are actual weapons. I actually had a bruised purple ring finger for like a few weeks. It actually hurt like a motherfucker. And he just laughed about it. And and this is the thing, like he'll get hit by plastic and think it's the end of the world. Well, I'll get hit by an actual weapon. I'm like, that fucking hurts. That's the difference. I'm a lot tougher in that regard.
So if I may ask, so just back on that knife situation, so you guys had that little knife fiasco, you got put in jail, and then Fatty talks about it on Fishtank. Then I see this Reddit post where you are calling him out to fight you. Is this?
Oh yeah,
I
definitely want to do that. I definitely want to do that. Yeah, I definitely want to do that, but he never will do it because he's the biggest pussy I've ever been in my fucking life.
Well, you actually want to physically fight him, or you want YouTube
I want to get
box him?
YouTube box him in the ring in front of thousands of people.
So
I want him to knock his ass in front of a whole crowd.
What do you think? So I just want to tell you, if he's still with Sam Hyde, I don't necessarily know if you'll win that match if somehow he learns some good tricks. But what would we need to do to get Airsoftfatty to agree to this? What would we need to give him, provide to him, suck up to him?
I have no idea. Like, I really think he's he's like the Ethan Ralph of autistic locals. Like he's literally like the biggest baby. He gets hit by plastic and thinks it's the end of the world. He doesn't. He really just. I think if I fought him, it would be a hate crime because I'm just that much better than him.
You're definitely gonna have to change weight classes. He's like 300 pounds, and
I-
you said
I
you're
was-
losing weight.
I was literally about to
looking-
say, I don't know if the weight
Yeah, I
classes
know.
would even really add
think
up.
you could-
Maybe
you
you
have
could
to-
double team with someone.
I think you do heavyweight if you're over 250, if I remember right.
That's absolutely insane. I'm wondering if there's some kind of alternative he would agree to that
He just
where he wouldn't have to get physically in the ring and stuff because you guys would also probably need to pass a physical and stuff too, which you probably would.
I'm more likely to pass a physical than he can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah.
I'll fight someone on his behalf just as the same weight.
Well, I have a question about that. Do you think like Airsoftfatty is like slowly dying? Because like every time he talks, sometimes he runs out of breath and he vapes and
Brady,
smokes.
you run out of breath and you're not fat anymore.
Hey, look! Don't tell Chad to stop doing what he's doing, okay?
Oh god.
Damn
are we
right.
talking
But for
Brady?
sure, but
Shut
for about Fatty, do you think he's dying?
Yes, I think if I had to give it a 30 to 34 years old, a 4-window gap, if he doesn't change his fucking attitude and his
How old is he?
lifestyle. He's younger than me. He's like, I think I'm 31, so I think he's 27, 26 or something
No
like
fucking
that.
way.
Yeah,
Well,
he's like
when did you give him that alcohol for his 21st birthday?
22nd. It was 2018.
22nd, 2018.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he's about 4 years older, or 3 years older than I am, so he'd be like 26, 27.
I mean, he looks and acts like he's in his 40s.
Oh no, he's just in really bad
40s.
shape.
You mean like
Yeah.
in his teens? What do you mean in his 40s?
Hold on.
He looks and acts like he's 40 years old.
I know. Question:
he's always dying.
How do you think? Old do you think I look?
Like 27.
30.
Really? He's closer. I'm 31.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you look good for your age, I guess.
I'll have your picture on screen, by the way, Aaron, so people know what you... oh, wait, not that one, but here, let me take a screenshot real quick. Wait, sorry, I'll say when I got it. Yep, okay, got it.
Yeah, but does he smoke or does he just vape? Because he's always dying. He can't breathe.
He smokes hella pot.
Yeah. And I actually want to ask about his living conditions, because in the documentary it shows his horrible house, and there's like cat shit everywhere. He lives in cat shit. His bathroom was obviously never been cleaned. So I think
he doesn't live in that
yeah,
house.
I understand that, but do you like when he was living in the apartment with you? Did he have better? Did he start taking care of himself more, or was it the same?
No, it made me worse because his dirtiness just put my mental health in such disarray.
He was never cleaning anything. The bathroom was always dirty.
When he did, bro, there was literal shit etched into like the toilet seat. I had to literally I literally had to etch it out of the toilet.
Ew.
I
don't know anything about shitting.
I had to do it in one shot because I was just like, you know what? I'm so tired of this. I'm just gonna clean it. He's never gonna clean it, so I'm just gonna do it myself. And it.
Well, how often was he ruining the toilet?
He shat on the toilet, and literally, if I remember correctly, I didn't see it happen, but if I had to guess, he didn't have his asshole anywhere near the hole. It pretty much was on the toilet.
Where was it?
It was pretty much on the rim of the toilet seat. It got under the toilet seat.
Well, to be fair, if you're that big, I'm pretty sure you'd feel pretty uncomfortable getting all on the toilet seat.
I'm very uncomfortable. There's shit ingrained into the toilet seat. It's like an old it's like hieroglyphics. It was like ancient hieroglyphics old. It looked.
Did you have a bariatric toilet for him to fit on, or was it just a regular toilet he was just to squeeze his ass into?
It's a regular toilet. What?
Oh, so he had to squeeze his ass into it and try and make do. It's kind of your fault. You should have upgraded the toilet for him.
No, he had his own shit bucket.
He had a bucket?
Yeah, he took a shit in the bucket multiple times.
Why did he have a bucket?
Because he was tired of shitting on the toilet.
He was tired of shitting on the toilet because he was so fat he couldn't fit on it?
Hey, Airsoftfatty, if you're listening to this, you better get on here and tell me if this is true or not. You can be on my show too.
Look, he's
allegedly.
He's such an exaggerator. Look, I have people's receipts. Okay.
Wait, hold on. So allegedly, he shat in a bucket because he couldn't fit on the toilet anymore.
I don't know if that's the reason, but the community called it the poop bucket.
The community.
Oh,
Who knew
so
about
they knew
this?
about it. Oh, so it's
The people watching the streams, but on my stream or whether Fatty's stream, there was a poop bucket. Literally, I showed it to the people. Like, well, it was clean at the time, but there was like a literal poop bucket of Myers.
Did he shit on stream?
I'm surprised
No,
if you
he
actually
never shit on
shit in a
stream.
bucket, it's even cleaned at all. To be honest.
Yeah, did he leave it there after he shat in it? What
I
did he
don't
do?
know. I think what happened is that he left it there for a little bit, and then he like dumped it in like a dumpster or something, if I can recall.
How awful did your apartment smell?
It was terrible. I have pictures of like how bad the apartment. Okay, so I took a picture. I was down for 6 days. And I cleaned the whole fucking apartment in 6 motherfucking days. It was trashed. I was like 6. I was gone for 6 days, and it was trash bags everywhere. The trash
Shit
was
on the
overflowing.
floor. Shit on the
This
wall.
is amazing.
No, just kidding.
How did you live there?
I had no choice. I was so excited to just get out of the situation I was before that I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm in an
Oh
apartment."
my god, what were you living in before this, man?
Yo, I lived the rough like 2010s. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, I really used to. I upgraded in 2015 to 2017 to half a room, 2017 to 2020 for a full room, and then I get my own apartment with a living room and my own room, and now I get my own place. So I'm moving on.
I mean, I guess what I was getting at is he's very sickly. He always looks like he's dying,
He's
and he does
dirty.
not take care of himself. He's very dirty. His
You are correct.
his house is dirty. He has poor living conditions, so he
That's
probably
why-
won't make it to 40.
Yeah, that's why I wonder what his tiny home is going to look like. Is it, like. I couldn't imagine shitting, sleeping, and eating in the same fucking room. I fucking swear to God, that would make me
He
go
has a-
crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He
yeah.
has a tiny home now?
Because
Yeah,
yeah.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, sorry, I've been quiet. I've just been fucking dying at this. Yeah, because he got a bunch of donations from Fish Tank, correct? And then it's
And
literally
GoFundMe,
like,
yeah.
one of those little shed things that look like houses in the front of Home
It's
Depot.
so funny.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
And
just.
you expect 2 people that weigh a equal amount of 800 pounds to live in that thing? That's crazy. Because from I heard, he's going to have a lady friend live there too.
Whoa! Like an actual friend, or like more than a friend?
I have no idea. But I couldn't imagine just like that poor lady being in that one tiny house.
Oh no!
I feel
Maybe
bad for her.
maybe he'll have the money and like he's gonna pay for her to be his maid or something.
Maybe the woman will make him a better man, and he'll learn the error of his ways and apologize to everyone who's wronged, and start losing weight. And
That'd
then
be
also,
awesome. Yeah, and then he can box you.
and then Shrek will come in and say, "Hey, get out of my swamp."
Well, so he had a GoFundMe to get this house. So is he like broke? Is all his money coming from streaming, and he's not getting any views, obviously?
Hold on, his views are not doing as good as they used to be. Like even
No,
like
like, it's not livable, obviously.
So
yeah.
if
Hold
I'm
on. You want to see the
correct-
house? I can pull it up if you want.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean,
but also, if
yeah.
I'm correct, this is all stemming from the time he lost his phone, or did just people stop watching him much, just because he wasn't that interesting, or was it just kind of both? Like, is that how he lost all of his followers and everything, or was it the
No,
iDubbbz
I
documentary?
think what I think happened is that it's hard to say because I feel like the fan base between him are very split. There's like new people from Fish Tank who love him and don't even know why there's so much hate on him, and then there's like the other half who are just like either want 2 things: are just mad at him and want to see him fail, / feel bad for him, and they hope that he does eventually better because what he's doing, the way he's living, is not healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
the
mean,
fan base is very split.
I think he's entertaining, but how many times can you see a guy make a meat salad? Like, his content's not like, it's very repetitive if you've seen his YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
and
the
I'm
official podcast. And, no,
Who's right?
hey, shut up about who's right.
Look, the official podcast is top tier content. I pay $5 a month to listen to that shit.
Yeah, me too. And all I get is being a mod.
Hey, look, that's more than me.
No, they're doing good. They're doing better now
Hold
with
on.
the bonus episodes.
I'm looking
So-
for like the
awesome.
pictures. Hold on.
So Airsoftfatty, he makes money from streaming, barely, I guess, and I'm sure Sam Hyde gave him a something. But does he take like government checks? He's so poor and stupid.
He is so stupid. He lost his government checks.
How do you do
Wait,
that?
sorry,
He
I
made
don't
too
mean
much
to
money
laugh
from
at
streaming.
that.
Not even that. Like he just didn't keep up with like they didn't keep up with his SSI. So like you eventually lose it if you don't like keep up with it. I'm just a lucky case because I keep complaining like, yo, stop doing
Okay,
that. Stop.
I'm seeing the picture you just sent of Fatty's
Which I'll put
house.
on
That is not a
screen.
house. That is yeah.
know.
Put it on the screen, Mariah. That is not a house. That is a shed.
They are literally going to renovate it and make like a bed area on the top.
I've seen tiny homes before. This is not a tiny home. This is a shed.
I know, it's hilarious. They're gonna like convert it and make like plumbing and insulation apparently as well. There's a whole video about the contractors.
Is he going to have a washer and dryer? Is he going to have even the tiniest kitchen set up with like one coil, one stove?
Oh, hold on.
Thing?
I got more info. I got a layout for you. Here's a layout.
I assume he'll just go to the
I'll put
laundromat.
the layout on the screen.
Wait, hold on.
Too. Wait, is this what someone is just saying he should do?
No, this is the contractor of what the plan for the layout of his place will look like.
Dude, you're telling me he's not gonna want to walk up fucking steps to go shower? How's a shower gonna fit up there?
No, they're gonna put the bed up there.
Oh,
And for your audio listeners, it is 20 feet wide and
looking at it, though.
10 feet long.
Yeah, that's tiny. My place is like 1,025 square feet. That's tiny.
No,
Yeah, that is a
okay,
very
so you
small
know
space.
what? There's lazy people like me who's not gonna like this. I need the good mix. I can't be in a fucking tiny shoebox, but I can't be in a huge ass house. I need a perfect medium.
You would love my apartment then. It's like a really big 1 bedroom, 1
Are
bathroom.
you asking me to move in with you?
No. I'm just saying you like something like what I have
It's
is
like,
what I'm
fuck
saying.
women. No, I'm just kidding.
I like how
No, I'm just saying like you don't know me, you know? It's just,
I like how the contractor labeled this as a loft. This is not a loft. This is a shed.
My place is a loft, okay? Behind this green screen is a huge open area and a bedroom over there, so that's a loft.
Yeah. Well, this is a podcast. They can't see that, but
I
know. I'm showing you guys only. Just trust though.
I just feel like this. I mean, he's not like he doesn't look. He could be way fatter, but just even like for someone that size trying to get around in a tiny house, tiny houses and shit like that, it is a lot of moving around. You have to adjust a lot of things. You have to put something up just to take something out. It's not a simple life, even though it looks like it. Like you have to fucking put up the bed just to in turn put up the dinner table, and that's a lot of work. I don't think I mean, this may sound fucked up, but I don't think I've ever seen a fat person living in a tiny home, because even though it seems small and manageable, it's still a lot to keep up with because you're constantly moving shit around. So he's just gonna end up in the fucking shit bucket situation again.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much the fact like it's so small. I couldn't imagine that being anywhere remotely being cleaned at all, especially with his like mannerisms.
I assume he's going to put in a very big toilet because on the plans there's a big ass square where it says toilet. It's almost as big as the shower.
He obviously needs it.
The shower's an entire corner, so he should have plenty of size there. I'm shocked he's even putting up walls. It looks like there's going to be walls. Yeah, there will be walls because there's a door. That's fucking crazy. 20 feet of walls.
I do want to show you a picture of me and him, but he looks a lot thinner in this picture, and it's really sad to see him what he looks like now. Like he's not like still big, but like compared to like what he is now, it's like night and day.
So you're saying he's gained weight or lost weight?
Well, he's gained weight again. He's lost. This is the thinnest I've seen. He looks somewhat thin compared to like what he looks like now, doesn't he?
Yeah, you just post a picture with the Barstool Sports guy.
You can tell in that chin, like his double chin has grown like it's twice the size.
Yeah, Mariah's not allowed to talk about it, but I'm ex-fat, so I can say he's very fat.
Currently,
He's extremely fat.
And he looks thinner in this one, doesn't he? Like than he does right now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's sad because
at least he looks happy, I guess.
Yeah, he's actually
in the old one. He actually doesn't even look truly happy in the new one, which is pretty sad. He's just like got what I came here for again. You know, they
This
gave
is
me
the
what I
thinnest
wanted.
This is the thinnest I've ever seen him. He was like, oh, I think he broke under 350, which is big for him at that point, and he just gained it all back.
Did you guys see him bowling? I mean, you were there, Aaron. You got to see him bowling. He was slamming the ball into the ground. I thought the fucking ground was gonna break.
Yeah, I know. Like,
He slammed it so hard every time. He eventually got a strike, but
you like that? You like my cut of the strike? I was robbed.
yeah, that I don't know if that's something you want to talk about or not, Mariah. But
Oh, no,
Barstool Sports featured Airsoftfatty on one of their videos, and they loved Aaron just as much as they did Airsoft. Like Aaron got half the screen time.
Yep.
Yeah, they say I stole the show.
Yay.
Pretty much. And did that make Fatty jealous a little bit?
No, we were doing great at that point in time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, they were asking
No.
you questions. You were shooting them jokes. You were part of all the skits they did. They loved you.
Yeah, I still have like I saw him like the Roan, the guy in the middle, like a year after in Austin. I did another video after that. Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, you did
Roan-
some kind of taco video. You were featured in a taco video. That was very cool.
Trinity from Trailer Park Boys. Yeah.
Yeah. So Aaron gets all the cool videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making some more here soon, so be on the lookout.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
So you'd say Barstool Sports really liked you? That was one of my questions.
Roan's the homie, and so is Mike and Tom, the back behind the scene guys.
Yeah, I noticed before you got, or in the video, you got really drunk, or no, you got really high. You took a couple edibles before getting on a plane, and you missed your flight.
yeah.
How did you get off the plane?
They cooked me off. They did. I was throwing up 3 times before we could. We were taxiing before we could take off, and then I made it the very next day, as you saw.
Oh my
It was hype.
I mean, to be fair, it was during.
to miss a flight.
It was pre-COVID.
Yeah, to be fair, it was like there was COVID, and there's this fat guy throwing up on the plane. So I guess the people around him demanded. Yeah, the people around him demanded he get off the plane, right?
Oh,
Is that what
those
happened?
fuckers.
Yeah, and it was pretty much. I don't want to do what he's getting. Get me off this plane.
That's hilarious.
I watched it.
So
God! I watched a documentary today on mad cow disease. That shit is so fucking scary. And then I ate a burger from McDonald's. I was like, I hope I don't get it. Do you guys know anything about that?
Yeah, that's old news.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've only heard of it before, but I didn't know what it was. And supposedly there's a second wave coming for people with the different DNA types that should happen within 30 to 50 years of like when it began. So that's coming up like now until the next 20 years the second wave should happen. And it's like, well, good thing I don't think I have any family from like the UK. It's crazy.
Yeah, me either. Most of my family was located in Central Europe and Israel.
So just to wrap up my questions, I was gonna. So you said during this during the Barstool Sports video, the interview and whatnot, you were in a good relationship with Fatty.
We were doing good. I was like hyped that my friend was doing good, and we were all having a good time.
I mean, I noticed in the start of the video, like Fatty kind of just pats you on the back, and you said,
"Oh yeah."
You just looked him dead in the eyes, and you're like, "Don't make me kick your fucking ass." I was like, God, these guys hate each other.
Oh no, I was just grumpy that morning for some reason. I can't remember why. I think it was just cold, and I was just.
You do that again, I'm gonna fucking whoop you. It's like, holy shit, what's going on there?
I also had was dealing with back problems that day. I kind of slept on the floor, so I wasn't. My back was kind of sore.
Is that why you did so many drugs? You were like,
no,
for pain, or what?
I did drugs for pain. At one point, and then there was one time when I told you about the half a room scenario where they drugged me to the point where I was a zombie.
Oh my!
That happened.
So why?
What's up?
Why did you take a bunch of drugs before getting on an airplane? Why did you think that was a good idea?
That wasn't a drug. It was a brownie. What are you talking about?
I mean, it's an edible. It's weed, right?
Yeah.
See, like I said, Brady's straight edge. He doesn't know anything about this.
Okay. Just why would you think that's a good idea to take before getting on an airplane?
Explain it to Brady like he's a dumbass.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you straight up. I didn't expect what was going to happen. I was just like, you know what? This might be fun. It was not.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't think about how your body transitions going that high into the air.
That was the first fucking edible I think I've ever had that was that strong. 190 milligrams.
Yeah, Brady,
Really?
you just don't understand. All edibles
Yeah,
aren't
I've never
created
taken such
equal.
high edibles.
Yeah, like what happened is that when I took it, I literally was getting on the plane, and the guy who was doing the check-in bag, and I was like, "I'm feeling it now, Mister."
Brady,
The guy who's checking bags.
Brady had edibles, and then he started crying because he forgot he put the milk in the cereal. He's like, I don't remember doing that.
Oh, question,
That was
were
a
you,
very vague explanation you just gave.
question, were you?
That
Were
was
you
not even
there when-
half. What was that even like 10% of the story?
That was all the story.
I have a
I could
question
say
for you,
more.
Brady. If I
Sorry,
may,
what was that, Aaron?
I have a question for you, Brady, if you don't mind me asking.
Oh God. Okay.
But were you there when Kaya poisoned Jackson?
No. They were. That was back in Florida when they were hanging out. The four boys were hanging out by themselves. Me,
Yeah, that
Mariah,
was
and-
back when Kaya hated us.
we were just the groupies back
I'm
then.
so
We didn't hang
fucking
out.
retarded.
It's just Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and
Hey, shut the
Kaya's
fuck
Alice.
up!
And Kaya's Alice.
But as he said on the podcast, Kaya has poisoned me himself with gummies.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Oh yeah, the diet, the sugar-free ones, right?
Yeah, it's not funny, Mariah. It was a traumatic event. He ruined my Christmas.
Hey, look, I laugh at my poisoning. Okay, when I ate that edible, you should take it in stride, my dude. That you survived the shit apocalypse.
I mean, yeah, it's not fun being on the toilet for Christmas Eve or Christmas.
It's not
whatever
fun
fucking
throwing
day
in
it
a
was.
not fun throwing up in a plane while being kicked off the plane.
So it happened before the plane took off, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it was taxiing, and they were just
Taxiing.
like, sir.
Oh wow, you were about to go into the air and they
Uh-huh.
stopped and made you get off. That's
They did a U-turn pretty much, yeah.
That would be fucking terrible. If I'm sitting on a plane and we're taxiing, we're about to go off in the air, the last thing I want to do is turn around. Especially some fat guys just took a brownie.
No, I mean, if
I'm
that was
pissed
the
off.
case and if it was COVID, I would have been like, I don't fucking care. Y'all go. This guy can throw up the whole time. I want to
Yeah,
get the
that's what
fuck out of here.
there's literally like this African American family and the older women and of those.
I don't see how that's relevant, but okay.
It was the people who said, "Get me off this plane! I don't want to be anywhere around him." It was like it had that accent, if that makes sense. It was really funny.
Do the accent.
Yeah, do it.
Are you too
I
scared?
can't. No, I'm just not good at it.
Were they like, get off the plane, home dog?
No, it was two elderly women.
Oh.
All right,
Get off
Brady,
the
do the
plane,
accent.
sugar.
Oh my god.
Get off the plane, sugar.
Oh my. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Me neither. That was Aaron.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Mariah, did you have any more questions?
I mean, I've pretty much exhausted my iDubbbz and Airsoftfatty and Aaron questions.
You want to ask me about Creator Clash?
Oh
Wait.
yeah, you were at Creator Clash, weren't you? You met my
Yeah, I
favorite
was.
streamer, Pay Money Wubby. Fuck you.
Yeah, my estranged brother.
Yeah, you guys were like twins. You, Pay Money,
No, he really
Wubby, and Burger Planet.
He actually. I was called Burger Planet by someone, but I was called a cooler Burger Planet.
Wubby's been Mr. Burger Planet showed up on this one fucking streamer's stream, like in real life, and then this
I don't even know
this
who the fuck
girl
this guy
thought
is.
he
Or
was
you compared to him.
this girl thought he was Wubby, so that's so fucking funny. You guys should all do a collab.
Burger Planet, Wubby, and me. Oh my god! I think
Holy shit.
San Diego might collapse on itself.
I would watch that. Oh my god. I love
No,
Wubby
like,
and
even, like-
Aaron. I don't know anything about Burger Planet.
Wubby, I was telling Wubby that you look like my estranged brother, and he's like, you know what? We really do look alike.
Oh,
And then we took a
classic
picture.
Wubby. I'm a fangirl for Wubby. That's like the only fan. I mean, that's like the only
I was
like
mainly there
streamer
for
and
Charlie.
YouTuber I'm a fan of right now.
Oh,
and
I was there for
Samurai.
Charlie. 'Cause
I was at
Charlie-
Mariah's house once and she put on Pay Wubby Money on the TV while we were enjoying a drink.
Hey,
I was like,
Wubby
this is a
Money.
weird thing to put on the TV.
Wubby's fucking hilarious, dude. I love that guy.
He's funny.
His
I
streams
was
are
actually-
interesting. I'm always engaged. He always talks about like the shit I want to hear, and then he goes ahead and watches like 90 Day Fiance when it's out, so it's pretty awesome.
You a fan of that dad guy, Nathan Barnett?
That sounds so familiar. Who the hell is Nathan Barnett?
It's
He was a
Dad.
boxer, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was at Creator Clash both times. He won both his fights.
I don't know who the fuck
Yeah.
this guy is.
I think I remember you got to meet a lot of people at that event, didn't you?
Yeah, and your boy Charlie.
Who?
Boy. Who?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he is very small. You probably haven't seen him before.
He's tiny.
Yeah.
I met him
Yeah,
when they
I-
did their podcast meetup a while ago, and he was shorter than me. I was like, and he was the
Oh.
last one I didn't
I
get
was-
a picture with. I was so
our-
nervous.
In our interaction was pretty good. I was like, "Wow, I'm barely taller than you," and he's like, "No, I'm really taller in real life." And he's like, "Oh yeah, you're like Shaq's height," and he got a little giggle. It's like, "Yeah."
Wait, he
How
said
tall
that
are
while
you?
you guys were in real
I'm-
life?
Yeah, while I was talking to him at the arena, yeah.
Oh, and he said I'm taller in real life. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a
How
good
tall
one.
are you, Aaron? If you're
I'm
shorter than Charlie.
I know I'm taller than Charlie, but barely.
How tall
Oh,
are you?
Probably my height.
I'm like 5'8".
yeah,
5'8",
one
holy
inch
shit.
taller than me. Yeah, no big deal.
God dang.
Damn, Fatty must be short then. I'm looking at this picture of y'all right here.
Yeah, how tall is Fatty? Airsoft Fatty.
He's like
Same
my
height,
height.
pretty much. Pretty much same height.
He's like
Oh,
1
so-
inch shorter than you. I could.
Do you think you have the same wingspan?
I think I have a bigger wingspan because I used to actually play basketball in freshman in high school.
That boy
God,
got long
maybe this
arms.
boxing fight will happen.
They was called the Goim, which meant the outsider.
The coin.
Yeah,
I had a question for Aaron.
what's up?
I forgot to mention, or I forgot to ask earlier. Well, speaking of Creator Clash and iDubbbz, like, when did Fatty start hating iDubbbz? Because like he was in a video not even a year ago with iDubbbz on his channel, and then he goes on this fish tank and he's like, "I fucking hate iDubbbz. iDubbbz didn't pay me $1. Fuck
Yeah,
him. Fuck,
okay, yeah, wait,
fuck
that's
Full Force."
That's a good question because I thought it went downhill with Full Force, but was there not something after
No.
that kind of like where it's like, oh, now he has to get rid of his cat and all this other stuff? But it sounds like even though in 2020 it sounds like he already couldn't pay rent anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I saw on a YouTube video that Airsoft Fatty actually went on iDubbbz or tried to contact iDubbbz multiple times and like say, "Will you promote my YouTube channel? Will you promote my streams?" And iDubbbz ignored him.
No, that's not what exactly happened. He privated him money, like $875 for rent privately. That's what happened.
I mean, is that all he got from the Full Force documentary? Aaron,
Hold on, I'm typing something. What do you say?
pay attention to the podcast, damn it!
Typing during my podcast? What the fuck is wrong
sorry,
with you?
Text and podcast, you dick.
I'm
Turn
sorry,
off
I
your
just gotta-
notifications, asshole.
Turn off your phone. The movie's on, bitch.
I'm keeping
No,
that
I
in.
asked you. What did I ask him? I asked him. What did Fatty make from the Full Force documentary? Was it just $800?
No, that's what he gave. No, that was more recent. That was when he was having trouble with rent.
Yeah. So Airsoft said he didn't make a dime off the documentary. Is that true? What did he make?
I have no idea. I never asked him.
Well, I guess at that point he wasn't really friends with him anymore anyway. Correct?
I mean, yeah, he was in the videos and so you don't know if iDubbbz paid him, which he claims he didn't at all. But did Barstool pay him or pay you?
Did Barstool pay me? They paid for my trip pretty much.
Did they give you any
What?
money for being featured
I want to
on
be
the
on
video?
Barstool Sports!
Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom, BRB.
Alright.
I'm really in a shit.
Alright.
Oh, this guy sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, Mariah, they paid for it. They flew them to New York, like bought them dinner, got them a limo. They shot some scenes of them lightsaber fighting, so they got a fucking awesome trip. And when Fatty went to the limo, he got like a large pizza presented to him. It's like
Oh,
this guy's having a good day.
Barstool Sports, if you want to get me on your show, if you just pay for my trip and flight, that'd be pretty awesome. Then, you know.
I mean,
That's all I need.
Barstool or Sports and iDubbbz, they're like I'm shocked TLC hasn't gotten on this shit. This fucker's shitting in a bucket. He's living in a shed.
Yeah.
Like, where's TLC at when you need them?
Yeah, they got fucking dumbass Big Ed on everything now. They're just so
Big
annoying.
Ed.
Big Ed
He has
and
his own show.
Darcy and Stacy, those gross ass bitches with plastic surgery. They look so disgusting.
No, we need more rednecks like the Slatton sisters. We need more like Aaron. Like Aaron needs his own show, and
I'm
Fatty
back.
needs his own show.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just ruined you to pee. I didn't make some shit. False alarm.
Good, thank
Okay,
God.
thank you
You're
for
in the
that
middle
update.
of my show.
Hey, I probably need to go to the bathroom. I just need to pee. Oh, it's all good. What's up?
I mean, I was asking you. So you don't know anything about like what Fatty got paid for being featured in these videos, making them millions of views?
I really don't know if he got any money, but I know he got a bunch of people on his eyes, which he didn't really take advantage of. That's for sure.
I mean, yeah, I got some traction, but that worked both ways. Like the Full Force documentary got 23 million views. The Barstool Sports videos got 8 million views. Like Fatty did a lot for them. It doesn't sound like they did a whole lot for Fatty.
Well, I mean, Barstool Sports is a multimedia like juggernaut, so I feel like
they're a big corporation. They have a big audience, but Airsoft they can get like 1 million views on a normal video, but this guy's giving them content to get them up to 10 million. Like iDubbbz isn't getting 20 million views off of every video. It's Airsoftfatty that got him that.
I have no idea about if he got actual money, but I do know that Barstool Sports pretty much paid for all of Vic's expenses, which is pretty expensive if you're getting flown out to New York and having like a hotel in the middle of Midtown.
Well, okay, so yes, Barstool Sports did something for him, but iDubbbz did not.
Give him a cool little vacation. I mean,
except $800.
I wouldn't call it. Yeah.
I mean,
which,
New York's expensive.
Seems like
you gotta
iDubbbz
remember.
is doing well off of his YouTube career, so it means he can live off of it and do
not so much
more
recently.
with it.
No, not much recently.
But with his wife's career, he's probably making a lot of money.
Maybe Airsoftfatty can be featured on the OnlyFans. I'll make up.
I think they were honestly. I think they were actually going to do. I think like Ian at one point wanted to do Full Force 2, but Chris would not let anyone else in his he's ever interacted, like me or the manager or Gucci Berry. He wouldn't let people be on that video because he hated.
No
us.
fucking way.
Why couldn't
Full
he have
Force
just
2.
said, well, maybe he doesn't know how to do it. Maybe he's dumb. I don't know. Why
No,
couldn't he have just
he was-
said, like, just put me and I'm not going to agree to anyone else. Give me a contract. I'll sign it. Like, I don't want Aaron
No,
in it because I'm not friends with him. He's a Jew or whatever.
Ian
Retarded Jew.
Yeah, you get it right. but no, Ian like Chris what was the question again? I forgot.
I forgot too. Why didn't Fatty want to do it? He didn't want to just put
because he
terms
didn't
on
feel,
it?
he didn't want to give any he didn't want to give eyes on me pretty much. He didn't want anything. He didn't want to be around me, and he also didn't want.
He obviously needs multiple things, like a financial advisor and a life coach, and he needs a manager. He needs an actual manager, not Josh. I don't know who Josh is. I don't know if he did anything wrong. It sounds like Josh is just his fucking friend down the street who sold crack instead of weed.
I'll tell you a thing about Josh. Josh and Chris's relationship was a two-way street. Josh tried his hardest to get Chris to make content, and Chris just pretty much made a whole big deal about any time we were trying to make content. It was really like trying to push a mule that wouldn't move.
So
all you gotta do is hand Robert a fucking lightsaber and hand Chris a lifesaver and then give them a fucking funny costume every time.
But
and that's
the answer about the Full Force 2 is that he didn't want anyone to tell their side of the story because pretty much because he just wanted to tell his own side and just talk.
So you're telling me this dumb redneck turned down a second documentary that could have made him even more famous?
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
From what I remember,
that's fucking crazy.
From what I heard, but yes, from what I heard, yes, because
it's like the dumbest thing he could have possibly did.
We didn't want people like me or Josh or whatever being in there, and that's the whole reason.
Any publicity
iDubbbz couldn't agree to that?
Any publicity?
No, he wouldn't agree. No, because iDubbbz wanted more fucking content. He wanted to know everyone's side of the story, living with Chris and all that. He wanted more than just having Chris's word, and I fucking understand that 100%. Why would you want to just hear one side of the story when you can get all the sides of the story
Well, I feel like if iDubbbz wanted to make this work, he would have. Like, you just lie to him, say, "Oh no, we won't ask them a question. That'd be ridiculous. We're just gonna film you and then film you guys on the side."
Well, that would require him sneaking all of us on the video, and Chris would have been a big fit about it. And I remember,
Who cares?
I know that Chris,
Fuck.
like, when Chris was begging for like promotion, I think Ian said get a job or something.
Oh, we didn't
The
even
only thing I saw-
specify that Chris is Airsoftfatty. Sorry, I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah,
if
the only
anyone
thing-
will be watching that doesn't know that.
Sorry,
but just in case.
I've known him for over 5 years.
Well,
so
no,
he's just-
I've only figured that out this past week, so I was just like, oh yeah, Chris, I know who that is, but I'm like, oh fuck, people watching or listening may not know. But
Yeah,
yes,
no, I
Chris
get
is
that. I was just-
Airsoftfatty.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only
so-
thing I've seen is Airsoftfatty going on some stream saying, I messaged iDubbbz to promote my stream, I'm going broke, and he just ignored me, and that fucking hurt my feelings. So he went on fishtank and talked shit on him.
Yeah, the reality
Fuck
is that
iDubbbz.
the reality is more like he gave him $800+, and then he talked shit about him because he didn't get exactly what he wanted.
I mean, if $800 is all he got, he kind of got fucked over because he
I
made
mean,
20 million views. He had a brand sponsorship on that video. He probably made quite a bit of money on
you
that.
really didn't have to give him anything, to be honest. He didn't have to give him rent money. He gave
Yeah.
he gave it privately out of his own.
He doesn't have
Well,
to,
I
but I
mean,
think he should have.
I guess it also it depends on like whatever they agreed on before the documentary. Like if I'm going to do
Yeah,
a
I have no
documentary
idea
on
about that.
someone, I'd be like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. Like well, the stuff I personally do is not making any money off of it, so it's like, yeah, I don't make
I
any
can
money
only
off
give
of it.
you
You're
an
not gonna
account.
give but
I can only give you an account from like my point of view. That's all I can really provide. I have no idea what they've written in the back or whatever. I can
Yeah.
just give you what my
I
perspective.
guarantee he just went up to Airsoftfatty and said, "Do you want to film a documentary?" And he said,
Honest-
"Yes."
yeah,
I
he jumped on
doubt
that
they had
shit
any
quick.
financial. Yeah.
From what I heard from like people that was around him at the time, Chris didn't want anyone talking their story about him, pretty much, and that's why he refused it. Just Ian wanted to make sure that everyone got their chance to talk about what happened after Full Force, and Chris.
Yeah, well, none of them knew it was going to be this big. No one knew it was going to be a 20 million view documentary.
Yeah,
no
to
one
be
thought
fair,
it was.
no one thought it was gonna blow up with all the memes and all that shit either.
Yeah, but it did, and then Fatty wanted some money and some more recognition, but iDubbbz wasn't giving it to him. He just ignored his fat ass.
Yeah, but from what I know, I heard he got $800 from like for rent, because that's what he was pretty much bitching about was rent, and
Yeah.
how even though the roommate at the time was like, I made that money, and pretty much we're not in any trouble. So he's just pretty much I don't know how to explain it without being rude, like how like his thought process is. So I'm
Just
not
be
gonna-
rude.
It's just okay.
Is it the truth? If it's the
It's
truth,
my
then I mean,
it's my perspective. It's my
Can you
perspective.
put your hand on a Bible real quick before you say this?
I swear to tell nothing but the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God, blah, blah, blah.
All right, tell us. Be blunt. Come on, give it to us. Give it to us.
He's psycho. He's crazy. He's two-faced, and he has no idea what he's talking about most of the time. He's a backstabber, and I don't care if he hears any of this. Chris, if Airsoftfatty, if you're hearing this, I hope you do well and actually get better, honestly. But honestly, at the same time, fuck you, bro.
I feel like that was a
Yeah,
good way
well,
to wrap that up, Mariah.
Yeah, it's probably hard to see someone you used to like and be friends with go through something like that. And obviously you've lived with him too, and that when you live with someone, it's completely different. Like, you know how they act, even if you don't even speak to them. Like, I had 3-4 other roommates at one time, and I barely spoke to them, but I knew how they were, so I couldn't imagine if someone may have like some kind of disorder like that, especially if you used to be a fan of them and admire them, and it's pretty fucked
And then
up.
became their friend, and then considered them their brother at one
Yeah.
point, because he doesn't really have any family left, and it's just like, it's sad because I really wanted to help him, and it just like felt like the end of the Revenge of the Sith. I'm Obi-Wan. You were my brother, Airsoftfatty. I loved
you guys
you.
are nerds.
I fucking
Mariah, did you have any other questions for Aaron, Mariah?
No, I went over all my stuff. You
Hell
I
yeah.
covered everything.
yeah, everything.
Almost everything.
Let's never
But-
talk about Airsoftfatty for the rest of our fucking life.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go. Unless the boxing match happens.
yeah. Unless Airsoftfatty
Yeah.
gets on my on my podcast, and then he wants to defend himself.
Yeah, by the way, fuck HighLordAaron.
Yeah,
Fatty,
fuck
will you
that
please
guy.
come on our podcast?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just had
fuck-
him on here
fuck
for the
HighLordAaron.
views. We really love
Yeah.
Fatty a lot more. We
got his
Aaron on
view.
for
Let's
the
get the
views.
real view. Let's get the truth.
Yeah,
Not this
that's-
bullshit. He's been
yeah, let's-
spewing.
Yeah, let's fake news, bullshit.
never was
Yeah,
a bucket,
even
was there?
Aaron's calling himself
No, there
out.
was a
That's how
bucket.
you know.
There was always a bucket. That is true.
The bucket
always
is a
existed.
lie.
The
Bucket
bucket,
gate.
the bucket
Alright.
always existed.
God, I need to know if the bucket's fucking real.
older. The bucket is older than time.
After
Send us
this, I'm
pictures of
just,
the bucket.
I'm just gonna look
I'll
up
try to find it.
Airsoftfatty bucket, see if I can find it.
Hold on, I can at least find you the picture. I can at least find you the pictures I have. Let me find my
Oh,
phone.
yeah.
There it is. I can show you. I can show you pictures of like the 6-day mess that he caused.
Fatty, if you
Well,
prove
after the
this
show,
is Aaron
send us-
shit, then I'll give you $10.
My shit smells like challah bread. Okay.
All right. After the show, send us like a bunch of pictures of your like how awful your house was. That way, Mariah can post it while we were
Brady,
talking about
okay, you're
it.
acting weird. No, I don't want to have to post. That's kind of weird. I don't like
I'll-
that.
You only post it if you accept my friend request on Discord. That's what she said, not me.
That's what she said.
Okay.
I kind of only like posting public stuff. I'll have to debate if he does have pictures if I want to put that in. It's kind of weird.
I mean, they don't live there anymore, so it's should be
No.
Oh,
fine.
yeah, it's just, that's kind of weird though. I don't know. I don't like that. But
Fair enough. It is pretty night and day. Like for real.
Aw. All right.
Instead,
oh.
instead, I'll send you a picture of avocado toast. How about that?
Epic. All right.
Actually, no, I didn't mean to do that. I the wrong set.
All right. Let's go into our next segment.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
Media Menaces.
All right, today on Media Menaces, we're going to review an album that Aaron recommended, which is "The College Dropout" by Kanye West. Why?
Yes.
Well,
let's
no,
go.
don't tell me why you chose it yet. I'm gonna guess at the end. But I have a few songs I want to go over. I just kind of listed them from the beginning to the end as to what order they were in. But I do want to say my favorite one on here, let's just start off with that, I guess. It's Spaceship. I think it sounds good. Awesome lyrics. And then some other guy comes in later in the song to kind of switch it up a little. The first few songs on this fucking album were slow. There's that really popular one on here that...
I mean, I really like Spaceship a lot.
Spaceship's good.
That was my favorite
It's really about
one.
like working, kind of like slave labor on the job. Like he says, working a strange shift and you ain't made shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much what everyone's doing. Really relatable song. Proper use of the
Very
N-word
relatable.
too.
I like it a lot, and it doesn't seem like super repetitive or anything. It doesn't seem like a super radio-ish song, you know what I mean?
It had a nice soul vibe.
Oh crap, what is that one that everyone knows on here? It
There's a few.
All Falls Down. I think it's that one. I don't
Yes.
think I knew any of the
Yes.
ones on here. That
Yes.
one is
You probably
okay,
do.
but that one is so annoying. I'm just like, I've heard that one forever. Maybe if I heard it for the first time, I would like it, but I just don't.
I thought it was a
that
very
song.
good. I thought it was a very good pop song. They had good use of the N-word. I enjoyed it.
My one of the songs that I really like is "Through the Wire."
Okay, yeah, I was actually doing research on that because the other song on there that came before, Never Let Me Down, I was thinking, this fucking lyric's so weird, and there's a lyric where he says, and you sent tears from heaven when you seen my car, look at what an act, wait, I don't think I'm reading this correctly. Oh, see my car get balled up, but I can't complain what the accident did to my left eye, cause look what an accident did to left eye. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Is he just making up fake accidents to, like, just put in his song? Because Left Eye, the girl from TLC, she died from getting in a car accident, and that's what he's referencing. And, of course, he even says, like, he gets in a car accident, but, like, she got, like, a severe car accident and shit. And I'm like...
Yeah, he had He had to have his like jaw like wired shut.
Yeah,
and all that.
and I figured out later on because I was talking to my friend, and she's like, "Yeah, there's a song he recorded with his like the original one was with his like jaw wired shut, which was Through the Wire, which you were just talking about. But I think the final one he recorded it was not with his jaw wired shut. Not. But that's pretty cool how he did that, like the continuity. I like that a lot.
Also, another banger, Jesus Walks.
Jesus Walks. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
That one slaps. That song slaps.
I don't know. Okay. So the last song on this called Last Call. It's 12 minutes long. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Albuquerque by Weird Al. Why is it so fucking long? So I was listening to it, and he said something in there about, man, I didn't get signed after playing Jesus Walks. And I listened back to that one again. I didn't like it. Again.
I love Jesus Walks.
I don't know.
It just shows what a good Christian man Kanye is. You know, he loves everybody, especially Hitler.
I just like the sound of the Jesus Walks. Not very much the lyrics, but the sound. It's like it's a bop.
Yeah, I think I just like Spaceship the best. The only other thing I kind of picked out from here, like in a specific song, was there's this one called The New Workout Plan.
Oh, new Kanye workout plan? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so I listened to it. I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then all I hear is workout. And I'm like, oh, J. Cole, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So in my episode I'm going to post before this, I'm also going to reference that the person who recommended the album, well, I guess I'll say it. I mean, at this point, last episode, Ethan Ralph, a whole bunch of things happened, but he put an album in there, and there was also a fucking J. Cole, like a line J. Cole took from there. I was like, what the fuck, J. Cole? You're taking all that, and then I listened to this, and I'm like, another fucking J. Cole thing he took. It was crazy, like two in a row. So, but yeah, that's it.
I was very shocked that Aaron recommended Kanye. Like, he's this chubby autistic guy. Like, and she's like, let's listen to Kanye.
All these
I'm a
white boys
Chi-Town
listen
kid.
to rap. No.
I'm a Chi-Town kid, just like Kanye.
Anyone that's like 20 to like 20 to like 30, that's a white guy and listens to rap.
But this guy plays like Airsoft in the Woods. I think he like listened to like Tim McGraw or something.
No way.
If I remember right, he listens to like, God damn, it's been such a while since I hung out with him. But I remember him liking that one song. Do you remember that one by Highly Suspect? I can't remember what it's called.
Who are you talking about?
Airsoftfatty. He was really big in the Highly Suspect at one point.
Oh, I only know. Do you remember the 21st night of September? But that's not rap.
No, it's not. But
Highly Suspect's a rock band.
I like rap. I think it's a cool art form of music. I think it takes a lot of talent to make good rap.
It's good. I used to
at least
like
the ones
a lot
that stand the test of time.
I was actually excited for the Kendrick Lamar one because when I used to listen to rap a little bit more, it was about 2016, 2017. So that's when he came out with Humble, and and speaking about that time frame, that's when Kanye came out with Life of Pablo, and those fucking slapped. And I just have to say, The College Dropout, supposedly it's like one of the better albums of all time. I guess it's been put in some list as one like some of the best albums as all time. I just don't see it in that one. I really like the Life of Pablo. I don't know why. Like, I feel like not everything sounds the same. Everything's a little bit different in there. This one just seems
I think people really like College Dropout because he was either going to make his career or he was going to break his career, and it definitely made his career. And it's kind of inspiring in a way because he put everything on the line in that album, and it kind of worked out for him pretty much. People know who the hell he is. He's made billions of dollars. He's known all over the world.
Yeah.
So it just teaches me that sometimes you just got to take the risk, and sometimes it will work out, and sometimes it won't. But when it works out, it works out.
I feel like he did a lot of, probably for that time, there was a lot of different stuff going on too. At this point, a lot of the stuff I've probably heard after that has been maybe influenced by him, and maybe that's why I think a lot of the stuff on that album seems like radio-ish, because maybe people just took from him a lot. Like I said, J. Cole fucking took that little like sample from him, and you know, people probably like copy his style, so I'd only listen
Kanye's
to that.
very influential.
That makes sense. But I have always thought like his Kanye as a person is silly, but I have always thought his music has been better than his personality and so
I think the funny is he's also just funny. You can fake being smart, but you can't fake being funny.
I guess you're right. But yeah, he is a good artist. I just don't know. There's just something in this album I just didn't really find super interesting.
Well, you also got
I was initially introduced to him through, I mean, like, I knew a couple songs before Life of Pablo, like Bound to, and, you know, whatever.
You like
else.
Homecoming? That's one of my favorite
Well,
songs.
no, I don't. The only full album I've listened to from him was Life
Oh, no,
of
that's a
Pablo.
song.
Oh.
The song is Homecoming.
Oh, I don't think I know that.
It's pretty much his ode to Chicago. It's pretty much a Chicago anthem at this point.
I'll try to listen to that one, but I did.
It's on the Graduation album.
I don't
if
know.
If I had to pick my favorite Kanye albums, top 3, it would be. I just have a lot of respect for College Dropout, so that'd be number 1. Number 2, I thought about it, and I think Life of Pablo is better than Late Registration. So I think Life of Pablo and then Late Registration. Life of Pablo is a very unique album.
Do you think it, like, the actual sound itself is unique, or is it just because of like his stories? Because I personally think you can tell your own unique story, whatever, but it's just because it's something like the album heard doesn't mean it's gonna.
The album is so influential. It pretty much influenced pretty much everything. Like a lot of people, like J. Cole, as you said, is one of them.
So you're talking about like the sound and like the music composition itself, not necessarily his stories within it.
His sound compilation is good. His story is good, but I think the influence it had was way greater than both of those things combined.
Okay.
I think the influence of College Dropout shaped the rap for the better, in my opinion.
And it could also too be the time frame, because like when I've grown up in my teenage years, rap was everywhere. I mean, not like rap wasn't anywhere in the mid 2000s. There's fucking Nelly and shit, you know. But
I still think the greatest rapper of all time is Kendrick Lamar, but Kanye is definitely top 5 for me.
Like I said, I don't know, Kendrick Lamar. I'd listened to him before. I like how he sounds. I don't know. I think Kanye just.
I used to be a big metalhead.
Metalhead? Like who did you?
Yeah, metal music. Like I listened to a lot of people. I was very angry in the mid 2010s.
It's alright, all teenagers were. I
wasn't a teenager. I was in my mid 20s.
Never mind. Sorry, I forgot you were a bit older than me. Not too much older.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I've been around the block. You know, I've been here and there. You know, I've been in a Hassan video by accident. You know, it happens.
But
Do you like the album, Brady?
Oh yeah.
Not really. I don't really like rap. I like that pop song that we were talking about earlier.
He likes
Starships. Fair enough.
Seether and Slipknot.
So, I like Slipknot. I don't like Seether. I really do like Slipknot, though. I saw them like 2 or 3 times live before. They went on a good show.
I like how I was at a concert to see Seether once, and he was playing before MGK was playing, and Seether just gets up on stage and says, "You know, Machine Gun Kelly fucking sucks. Why is he here?"
Okay, Seether is better than MGK, so I'll give you that.
That's not hard.
That's awesome.
The College Dropout.
I really wanted you guys to listen to Kendrick Lamar's T-Pad, because that one is like pretty much is another game changer.
Wait, what's that short for again? I know the album, but I just...
T-Pad? To Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay, sorry. I'm only used to like the acronyms I'm used to saying, but like I knew the name of it. I was just like, fuck. Yeah, I think I knew way more songs on that one than this one, and I can tell by the songs I did know on there that I would definitely like add them to my playlist to like listen later. Like there's some songs...
me again, I'll pick something more Brady's taste.
More Brady's taste. Puddle of Mud. Oh wait, we already listened to that actually, so no. I did that like 2 episodes ago. Who are the other ones?
You a fan of Tool?
Oh! Brady?
I like Tool. I like purchasing their t-shirts, even though
He
they're hard to
loves Tool! He loves Tool!
keep. I mean, I don't love Tool,
He
but
fucking loves them.
I saw them in concert last month. They were very good.
Oh my god,
Oh,
you've seen them
nice.
like 10 times.
I'm
Yeah.
actually, speaking of concerts and festivals, I'll be at one tomorrow.
Bruh.
Okay.
You ever heard of Electric Forest?
No.
It is a festival in the middle of Michigan, in the Michigan woods. That a lot of EDM stuff. I don't think you'd like it, but it's really
Yeah,
fun.
I hate EDM. Like, I
Br-
feel like
Brady
maybe
only
you'd
goes,
enjoy
like-
it if you're like a what?
Oh, I was just gonna say, you only go to like the Christian rock festivals.
That's not very true.
You
No.
go.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I've seen. I like that stuff every so often. I just listen to so much of like that stuff, like Rammstein.
Like, I think it'd be fun if you were like getting drunk or something, going to a nightclub, but going to some rave festival with 30,000 dipshits.
Oh,
No, thank you.
There too.
Oh, it's a huge area, and the light. I don't know if you ever seen like what it looked like from a very from an aerial.
Yeah,
view.
I've seen it. I mean, I've seen laser shows. It's okay.
I think
it's fun.
Brady
rock
hasn't been
festival.
drunk doing it though. He's
I've been
too much
to
of a
I've been to
pussy.
rock festivals. I've been to rap festivals. I've been to the EDM festivals. I just haven't been to country festivals. I don't like
Country,
modern
that's
country.
Sorry, that sounds
I just
funny.
I just like going to heavy metal concerts and getting into the mosh pits. I think that's
I don't
fun.
I
I
don't
cannot
mind
imagine
mosh
you
pits.
there.
I just don't like hate breed mosh pits. Hate breed mosh pits are dangerous. I think they're like the fourth like dangerous like mosh pits in their genre.
Okay,
think
the
the
what
craziest-
mosh pits?
Hate Breed. It's a
Hate
band.
breed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
I've
brand.
never
Yeah,
heard
I've
of
seen like
that.
4 times.
I think the craziest ones I've ever seen would be either Slipknot or Korn. Those are. It's like the entire crowd turns into a mosh pit. Like
I will
everyone goes
say-
fucking crazy.
I will say I once ate corn on the cob at a corn show, and it was really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to do that. That's
I also
so
ate
fucking cool.
I also ate a steak while watching corn. It was
While
cool.
watching-
You ate a lot of
steak
food
shows.
while watching Korn.
I know. My uncle, my uncle's friend had season tickets to the venue for soccer, and since he had seasonal tickets for the soccer team, they were able to get into there's a VIP section, and then there's a VVIP section where you can get all this free alcohol you want. And I got a bunch of alcohol and ate a bunch of food while watching Korn Disturbed. It was really cool.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
So what's our
Alright.
next segment?
Well, I have a question I always ask every week. Now, Brady, you weren't asked this last time you were on here, so you can answer now or save it to when I eventually have an episode where only you're the guest. So it's up to you.
Yes,
But-
I'm single.
Okay. Not my question. Anyway,
Alright.
so Aaron, Brady, both, one of you, what's your favorite piece of lost or obscure media that you wish people knew more about?
God. I have no
So,
idea.
like, for example, mine is this clip of Chris Farley. He was the original Shrek, and they made a test animation, and people are trying to find that shit. So I haven't mentioned that on any of the episodes so far, so I guess I'll have to not use the same one over and over again. But like, I'm like, man, it's fucking lost. We need to find it. So that's my favorite piece, because it's like, man, Chris Farley was gonna be Shrek at one point, and then he fucking died of drugs.
He died in the John Hancock Tower in Chicago. Funny enough, cocaine overdose.
Oh yeah, and I saw pictures of him, like the stripper, whoever he hired, like took pictures of him. Like, I don't know if he was dead or not yet, but he's like collapsed on the floor, and it was like the last photos of Chris Farley just kind of dead on like the hotel floor or his apartment floor, wherever it was. It was like fucking crazy.
And then they used his body to surf down the stairs. I heard about
That'd
that.
be awesome. Did they really?
No.
Or was that in a movie he was in? I have no idea.
No, I just made it the fuck up.
Oh, it sounds like that would be like a Chris Farley thing. But
thing I can think of to answer your question would be recent. When I watched the Flash movie, they showed. Well, I guess I should. I don't know if I should spoil it.
just say it.
Minor
This is gonna come
spoiler.
out in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
whatever.
minor spoiler.
I mean,
Nicolas
this is
Cage.
in
They showed
July 4th right now, obviously, of course.
Yeah, they showed Nicolas Cage as they showed Nicolas Cage as Batman, and apparently there was a movie that he was gonna be either I think it was actually Superman, and they canceled it and they never showed it. So maybe I want to watch that one day. But they made a documentary on it that you can watch, I guess. But,
I think I heard about something like that. Yeah, that's awesome. I would definitely love to like see footage.
I guess they made
that. Because like they
they
spent
made a
all
big
this money to make shit, and then they never end up releasing it because of something.
yeah, I guess there's a documentary about it released that's very popular. So maybe we can watch that sometime.
Maybe wrote up for tax purposes.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
they're like,
but he got featured in the Flash movie.
We needed to have one video of it. Here's evidence, and then they didn't even do anything for it. And then it's like, well, there we go.
I mean, apparently they shot a whole scene because they
One
featured
whole
him in the
scene.
Flash movie as like a multiverse Superman. You know,
That's
that's what everyone's doing nowadays.
Yeah,
I give it like
Multiverse.
give it like a 7.5, closer to a 7 than an 8.
So, do you have any lost media, Aaron?
I think it's like known now, but I guess I couldn't really think of it at the top of the head, so I'm just gonna go for something basic.
And it could be
Darth Jar
something-
Jar.
Oh, sorry. Let's say that.
It's just a theory. Darth Jar Jar.
I thought there was a script that was confirmed.
No, I don't believe
like
so.
Darth
I think George.
Vader and Jar Jar
I guess
Binks.
okay. Would this count? The picture of Heath Ledger's Joker jumping over Batman on a skateboard. Was that lost media or not? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Hey, we can stick
picture
with
of
the Darth Jar Jar. Don't listen to Brady. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hey,
I'm
Brady
the
was
lost
probably
media
smarter
expert
than
here.
Probably.
But
It's basically just a theory that Jar Jar Binks was secretly evil, which is a very good theory.
I kind of like that idea. I could make this
I do too.
the lost.
Well, there's a lot of Easter
media
eggs and like
theories portal.
subtle hints that point to it being real, like an original idea that they were going to have. But
And
it's
then
just
we
a
got
theory.
Count Dooku, someone who just showed up out of nowhere.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Star Wars and stuff though.
You should ask Jackson. He knows a lot about it.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna message him right now and say, Jackson, just tell me everything you know about Star Wars.
You're opening a whole can of worms.
He'll be like, it's good. And then that's it. He doesn't even sound like that. I don't know why he said like that.
We should have Jackson on your podcast, Mariah.
Oh, I'm
That sounds like a great
actually
idea.
trying to plan on it. But
With me.
no, Brady, fuck you. I was playing this before you even got on here.
Gosh dang it.
Well, not before the first episode, but
You
yeah,
should try to get Zach Ass on here. That'd be
yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah, I did inquire to him. He hasn't. I did send him a message. He hasn't responded. Jackson responded, but I told him, hey, maybe a little later because I have a certain set of guests scheduled. Then some fell out. But I'm glad some of my guests didn't really work out because I have Aaron on here. This has been like an awesome episode. So.
I'm glad that you've been having a good time. I hope Brady is not like, God damn, this fucking douchebag. You talk about my Airsoftfatty that way.
Brady
Honestly,
loves you.
the whole bucket thing made this whole night worth it. That was I think Mariah needs to turn that into a YouTube clip and like clickbait the shit out of it. Like, Airsoft did what?
Yeah, I've been thinking of like a good title for this episode the whole time. So if you guys have a like awesome clickbait title,
Call it Poopgate.
If I were you, I'd clickbait the shit out of it. Airsoftfatty roommate exposes him.
that'd be awesome. Hey,
Fish
if
tank
you're
member
fine with that,
exposed.
Aaron, I will put that as the title. You know, whatever clickbait.
Sam
you
Hyde will never recover from this.
HighLordAaron says, what about Fatty?
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, so if you're fine with that, you know, I'll clickbait it. It's not even clickbait though, because we really spoke about this stuff.
Yeah. Airsoftfatty
And there are
did what
pictures
into a
somewhere.
bucket?
He will deny a bunch of this stuff just to let you know because he's going to be embarrassed that he pooped in a bucket.
That bucket could have been anyone.
I'm gonna send this to him in like an email and be like, "These guys are talking shit about you. Do you want to come on Brady-o?"
No, shut up, Brady. Brady, you don't even have a real podcast. You've been talking about Brady for years and nothing's happened.
It's lost media.
It's lost media. Whatever. It wasn't even started media. Shut the hell up.
It's a theory. A game theory.
A podcast theory.
Oh my god. Well, I was going to do this one thing for a tier list, but I didn't really have a list of games, but we could still go do it anyway. So let me do the sound clip.
It's time for tiers.
So retarded. Okay. So I was going to get like a list of games. So I'll just name 3 at the top of my head. So top games of all time. I'm gonna list like 3 games, and you guys tier them as to like which ones you think are the top games of all time. We have.
We don't get to choose.
Huh?
We don't get to add our input on what the top games are.
No, you don't. And
Okay.
what I
All
have
right.
is Minecraft, Fortnite, and Call of Duty.
No. Call of Duty is definitely number 1.
I think Minecraft's number 1. Then Fortnite,
No.
then Call
You
of
didn't.
Duty.
I can't believe you added Fortnite over Skyrim or Halo.
I don't care.
Something like that.
Okay, do you want me to do
Solid.
Minecraft, Fortnite, or Mario?
Well, Mario would be number 1.
Okay,
can't believe you're playing
Minecraft, Fortnite, or Mario. Okay, so Minecraft, so I say is number 1. Then Fortnite, then Mario.
Mario, Minecraft, Fortnite. Mario literally changed the game and put video games in the mainstream. There's no
I
competition.
think you're overestimating how big Fortnite is, Mariah. Minecraft and Mario are way bigger than them.
No, just
So I'd
the
definitely
top.
say
No, it's
Minecraft.
not the biggest. It's just like the top games of all time. Which one's like the best? The best top games.
Oh,
Like
Mario.
I say Minecraft.
Minecraft. In this list, Minecraft.
I guess, but like I think without Mario, we wouldn't have Minecraft.
But Mario didn't even start
What?
off as Mario. It started off as like
No, it started.
Jumpman.
Yeah, but it's Super Mario Brothers in '85. That's what the
I
turning
don't know. I
point.
think anyone could have really done that if they did it at the right time. I don't know about this whole Mario.
Yeah, it wasn't the first video game ever. I wouldn't
No,
say
that
it
was-
inspired Minecraft.
No, I'm not saying it's the first video game ever. That is table for 2. That's tennis for 2 on a nuclear
Yeah,
reactor.
I mean, I think we could have Minecraft without Mario.
Tennis for 2. Is that like Pong?
Fair enough. I don't know. I just have a bias for Mario. I really enjoyed the games. So
I don't know. Mario was
I-
kind of
I-
stale until the 3D game came out. Just my opinion.
Super Mario World was my first video game. So think of that if you will.
I don't know. I think Minecraft's probably the best one out there, and then I would say Fortnite next. Fortnite has a lot of replayability. You don't get bored, and then Mario's just about last on that list. It's just kind of like the basic game. It's very popular and stuff. People like it, but I don't know. You could take that as the whole Mario franchise too, and maybe I'd rank it up one more. So then I would say Minecraft, Mario, Fortnite, just because of Mario Kart. Mario Kart's
I
there.
didn't play a lot of Minecraft, but I understand its influence, so I'm not like knocking it. I just personally I like Mario more. I think Minecraft's great though.
Is amazing. And then
I just never had
Minecraft,
anyone
you
to
can play
play
on
with,
like
though.
any device.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. You can play
Fun
on your
fact, I've bought Minecraft 7 times.
Oh yeah,
that-
I've bought it at least twice.
I bought Skyrim 5 times. Please and me.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Because I like.
Just different systems. Like, I bought it on a
Wait,
Wii U,
well, no,
3DS.
I know Minecraft. No, I know Minecraft. Why
Oh.
would you buy Skyrim 7 times?
Same thing, probably.
Is
Aaron?
he shitting?
Sorry, my dad was texting me. My bad.
Stop texting during the podcast. This is the Mariety
Hey, that's
Show.
his.
Like,
That's
some
his
respect.
sweet father.
It's my dad's birthday. Chill.
The only
Oh,
person
shit.
you can call daddy is Mariah, okay? You need to pay attention.
Well, it's my actual dad's birthday, so I had to make sure to wish him happy birthday. I'm
In the
sorry.
middle of my show.
Screw it.
No, it's okay.
In the
No,
middle of the show. God. It's a
was calling
2-hour
me.
show. You've had 22 other hours. Come on.
He was calling me, and I had to make sure I'll call him back later. So I didn't.
now I feel bad.
Tell him to fuck off.
Okay, Brady, you're just being a bit too harsh. I'm
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm
I
distracted.
just don't like people disrespecting my Mariety Show, okay?
Yeah,
Look,
you better say
I'll
that.
tell that to the people who've been calling me. I was like, hey, don't interrupt the Mariety Show.
Alright, why did you
Yeah,
buy
and then
Skyrim 5
Tell
times?
them all to watch it when it comes out. In
One
2050.
was for 360, one was for PS4, one was
Yeah.
for,
So the
I
same
sold-
reason as me, just different consoles.
and I sold it again, and I rebought it, and I sold it again, and then rebought it, and I sold it again, and rebought
Yeah.
it.
I mean, you get all these different consoles, and these games don't transfer between consoles. You gotta buy them again if you want to play it on a different console. It kind
Yeah.
of sucks.
Why do
I
you
can't wait to play Skyrim on my TI-80 calculator, though. It'll be hype.
Bro, I
Yeah.
forgot people used to mod those shits.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I had an old one I bought for like $20 from someone because I was poor. So I had to buy one because they didn't offer them during the test. So I got someone's old one. They had the nice new one. It was awesome. Anyway, okay.
Speaking of Skyrim, what do you think of Starfield?
I don't know what that is.
I won't know until I play it. It's not out yet.
I mean, from the footage you've seen, of course, not actually like I mean,
it has good potential, but
Does have good
I can never judge a video game off its trailer.
Never judge a book.
There's been times where I look at a trailer and just like, yep, this is gonna be a good game, but most of the time I'm wrong. But sometimes I'm right. Like Elden Ring was an obvious one.
I keep getting tricked by Cyberpunk. Like, Cyberpunk keeps having good trailers, but the game just sucks.
And then they keep updating it, and they're releasing another DLC.
Yeah, but at its core, it's still a shitty boring shooter.
Yeah, I think Witcher 3 was better though. I think that was a good game.
I haven't played any.
You like avocado toast?
But
what?
You like avocado toast?
I like that.
No, never had it.
I see this picture in here of some avocado and some egg and some like crushed red pepper. That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I've been making this sandwich recently. It's avocado, hummus, arugula, and feta cheese. So fucking good. And then I put olive oil on it. So awesome.
Sounds pretty tasty.
Yeah, and I don't really even like the guacamole when it's all mashed up. I just want the avocado on there.
Yeah, I think it's I don't mind it mashed up. I put some lemon in there and make it a little zesty.
Oh shit, that sounds good. Brady eats fried foods only.
It's not true.
Yeah,
I just don't like.
Okay,
I know I don't like.
Name something besides a steak you eat that's not fried.
Salad.
You do not eat salad.
I do. I have salad in my fridge, Mariah. I can show you.
Yeah, you eat iceberg lettuce and ranch. That's it.
No, Walmart sells pre-made salads that you can buy. All you have to do is mix it together.
Oh, speaking of lettuce, I want to tell you something. Airsoftfatty cannot eat lettuce. He actually finds it disgusting, which is really weird because it's just crunchy.
Well, he shows on his YouTube channel how to make meat salads. So
I used to grow up with someone who he was actually afraid of vegetables, and if you put it near him, he's like, ah! Ah! And he's freaked out by it. I can imagine Fatty doing that. Oh fuck, I got her away! And he goes full force.
He'd eat a Big Mac burger with lettuce on it, and he looked like he was in pain. I was like, how can you not eat lettuce? It's literally just water.
Yeah, it really is. No nutritional value except hydration.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
so it's not even a bitter taste at all. It's just
it's water.
Yeah,
it's just crunchy.
Exactly.
I don't know how you could find that disgusting when literally it's just water. But what do you mean Brady would know? He eats. He's.
I'm very much a caricature in Mariah's mind. She thinks I just eat pizza every day. Different toppings.
No, it's called a cartoon character.
You look like Gabriel Iglesias.
I do?
No, that her mind.
Oh, I thought you.
Yeah.
I thought you said Enrique Iglesias for a minute. So I'm like, yeah, he's so gay. You're right.
No. She thinks. I don't know.
No, the fluffy guy.
Oh.
Brady, name 3 other vegetables you eat in the past week.
I mean, I don't like vegetables. I like fruit a lot more.
What fruit have you eaten within the past
week? I like strawberries. I
haven't eaten any in
the past week. No.
Okay, what fruits or vegetables or both have you eaten in the past week?
None.
None.
No. None.
I've eaten
I haven't ate my salad yet.
Cherries, avocados, arugula. What else have I eaten? Maybe asparagus was more than a week ago. Green beans.
Listen, Mariah.
Tomatoes. Onion.
Bog flop. I do extreme fasting, so I can eat whatever the hell I want. I don't have to diet.
I think this is going to be a question for your episode. This is going to be more of a conversation for your episode.
I get an episode?
Yeah, I'm planning on it if you don't fuck it up.
Yeah,
sounds like you're fucking it up already.
Sorry.
All right. Well, that's all I have for today. So, Aaron, Brady, do you guys have any takeaways after being on my show today?
It was fun.
Yeah,
Let's
better-
try our best to get Fatty on.
Yeah, what he said.
Talk shit about Aaron.
Let's
I won't listen to it. It just make me feel bad, but alright.
And Aaron, tell us where we can find you on social media. Your Twitter, your Twitch, your Rumble, your cozy.tv, your, whatever you're on.
On Instagram, it's HighLordAaron. Same with the Twitch. Regular Lord Aaron not actually regular, but just Lord Aaron on Kick. You can find me on Twitter. I think it's HighLordAaron as well. And YouTube again, HighLordAaron. Just look up HighLordAaron and Lord Aaron. You'll find me on most platforms. And make sure to tune on the Instagram. I'll be posting there for Electric Forest content.
Hell yeah. Electric Forest, and you said new skits or something? What did you say earlier? New videos?
New skits.
New skits?
Yeah, new videos. Yeah.
Nice. Alright, I guess I'll ask Brady too. Where can we find you?
Just search Brady Thayer on social media. You might find me.
You'll find that little, twink singing.
I wanna go home.
There's a more famous Brady Thayer than me on YouTube. It's just some young fucker singing.
I wanna go home.
I bet I can sing better than him.
Alright. Well, thanks everyone for watching. This is Mariah, and everyone else signing off. Bye.
No, this is Patrick.